So I was on holiday recently with a group of friends, and because we're all still absolute children, we went to a an entertainer, which is a British toy shop, and I happened to find some of these, which are minis, and I thought I might as well pass the time between now and the next advent calendar by having a look. I'm already really impressed by this box. It's got like a Chasmosaur on that side. It's got the Jurassic World logo, and then it's a raptor and some sort of weird small-headed stegosaur on there. So I already like the box, but let's see what's inside. It's probably going to make a lot of a mess. So there's just lots of sandy stuff, and okay, the dinosaurs are actually just in a bag underneath, so I'm not quite sure what the purpose of the sand was. So the whole clearing away the sand thing is utterly rubbish, but what I will say for this is the fact that they've put a Gallimimus and a Velociraptor together, which sort of makes some sort of sense. They're both from late Cretaceous Mongolia, not exactly the same formation as far as we know, but there were Velociraptines living in the same Nemegd formation with the Gallimimus. So, you know what? I approve of this combo. The Gallimimus even has the decency to stand up this time. The other set had a Triceratops, but it is actually a different colour from the ones that I already had. And I always like how you can lock their horns together, even if this one doesn't actually have painted horns. So these models appear to be made out of a more rigid plastic than the other ones. This is good in the case of the Gallimimus because it means that it actually stands upright all the time. However, if you look at the Triceratops, the problem is that the neck frill on the other models that I have isn't fused to the body, whereas here it is, which is kind of quite poor quality actually. As I already alluded to, the digging side of things seems to be a bit pointless because they're basically all kept in a plastic bag underneath the sand. And this weird brush is actually more of a spade. So I'm not really quite sure what the playability is for a child unless they deliberately re-embed the dinosaurs back in the sand and then cover them up. I suppose you can also use them to make some footprint marks as well, like that. My overall review for this is I recommend, if you're thinking of getting one of these, get the one that says 2 dinosaurs on it, because that'll give you a Gallimimus that actually stands up, whereas the 1 dinosaur one just has this rather mediocre Triceratops that isn't as good as the ones in the advent calendars.